I'm the girl that keeps a tennis racket and tennis balls in her trunk at all times because I will pull up on a tennis court quick, okay? And with the summer being here, I wanted to go over some activities that you can do that have absolutely nothing to do with the gym. So let's get into it. Hey babes, welcome back. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Daisha and I create content to help you take a more mindful approach to your wellness. So, since summer is almost upon us and you're probably tired of me talking about the gym, today's video we're going to explore 5 fun ways to stay in shape this summer without the gym. Yes, you heard me. No gym in sight. We're going to talk about tennis, yoga, swimming, and more. So, if this sounds like something that you may want to explore this summer now that the weather is heating up, definitely stay tuned till the end so you can see all of the activities that I discussed and how you can get started. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, exercise doesn't always have to involve going to the gym. Even though I'm a gym girly, it doesn't have to be that way. There are so many fun and engaging ways to stay active that doesn't feel like a traditional workout. And whether it's tennis, swimming, or even yoga, these activities can keep you moving while making fitness feel more like fun and less like a chore. So yes, today we're going to discuss a few of my favorite ways to stay active, plus a few extras. Let's talk tennis. Tennis personally runs deep for me. It was one of the first activities that I was introduced to. My dad used to play tennis, and me and my mom used to play tennis when I was younger, as well as on and off a few times now that I've gotten older. Tennis is a great way to stay active, especially if you enjoy a little bit of competition. Whether you're playing singles or doubles or alone, because you can play tennis by yourself, tennis gives you a full body workout. Tennis improves your cardio health by helping to keep your heart rate up. It helps you work on your balance and coordination because you have to make quick lateral movements and changes in direction, which are great for building your agility. It's amazing for your leg strength and your endurance. Listen, running across that court definitely builds strength in your legs, especially in your hamstrings, quads, and calves. And the best part, it really is super fun. You don't even realize you're working out, and it's an awesome way to connect with friends and new people. I know there has been a lot of craze about pickleball, which is also a great alternative, but it is a bit more lower impact. It has a shorter court, so less running, less movement, and it's a bit more socially driven. However, it's great for agility, hand-eye coordination, and some light cardio. Tennis, as we know, is definitely higher intensity in comparison. There's more running, there's more need for strength and endurance involved, and it's great for full body conditioning. So if you're looking for more of a fun, socially engaged, and joint friendly exercise, pickleball is your girl. However, if you want more intense cardio and more of a strength challenge, tennis definitely delivers that. And it does so whether you're doing it as singles, doubles, or by yourself. Usually, I go and play tennis by myself more often than not. It does take a little bit of work to find a tennis court that has a board up on a fence or a solid concrete wall that you can actually hit the ball off of since you don't have a person to volley with. And it's almost like a more vigorous ping pong that you're playing with yourself, if that makes sense. But as you can see in these clips, I definitely get some movement in, test my agility as well as my cardio and endurance. So don't sleep on playing tennis if you don't have a partner. And you can easily get tennis equipment from pretty much anywhere. Like I said, when I was younger, me and my mom used to play tennis all the time, and she found our tennis equipment at the local Goodwill. Now that I'm older and we have access to Amazon, I was able to order a tennis set off of there, and it came with 2 rackets and about 3 balls just to get you started. I went and bought extra balls and I keep them in my trunk. I'm ready at any point to go and play tennis, so pull up on me. Next up is yoga. My first experience with yoga was when I was in college in undergrad. This was probably back in 2009, 2010 that I took my first yoga class on campus. And I definitely learned it takes a lot more than what it looks like. But it's very relaxing, very calming, and it has so many benefits. So let's check those benefits out. The great thing about yoga is that it's a fantastic activity that you can honestly do almost anywhere. And it offers so many health benefits for your body as well as your mind. Starting with flexibility. And I know we all need help there. Regular practice helps improve flexibility in your muscles and joints. which can help to reduce stiffness and can improve your range of motion. It can also help increase your strength. Many yoga poses like planks and lunges require you to engage your core and legs, and this helps you build more muscle strength. Another more common known trait of yoga is that it helps with stress relief. Yoga is a great way to manage your stress and improve your overall well-being. The deep breathing and mindfulness techniques used in yoga can definitely help to calm your nervous system and reduce anxiety. It's also seen as a great complement to other activities because it can help reduce your risk of injury as well as help with recovery, mobility, and focus. Next up, let's talk swimming. So, I can't actually swim, but I am not afraid of the water. I will put on a life vest and doggy paddle my way to nowhere. I am not ashamed. But for those people that don't know, swimming is one of the best full body workouts and it's very low impact. I mean, you're surrounded by water. What could be better? This makes everything so easy on the joints. So it's ideal if you have any knee, joint, or back issues. You pretty much have to use almost every muscle group in your body to one, stay afloat and propel you while you're in the water. From your arms to your shoulders to your legs and your core, everything is fully engaged when you're swimming. It is excellent for your cardiovascular health. The breathing techniques required in swimming help to improve your lung capacity and endurance. So whether you're doing laps or just floating like little old me here, swimming is a fantastic activity that feels relaxing but is highly effective for building strength and endurance. So next, let's jump into Pilates. And I know we have a lot of Pilates mommies, Pilates bros. Pilates is like the new thing on the block. My first experience with Pilates, I took like one class back in 2017. It was random and it was not all the craze back then. But I quickly found out Pilates was not for the weak, okay? Pilates is a fantastic way to work your core while also lengthening and strengthening your muscles. So just think about that nice lean physique. It's great for improving your posture, flexibility, and balance. Similar to yoga, a lot of people use Pilates as a complement to other exercises, simply because it focuses on control and muscle engagement. The amount of core strength that you use to perform Pilates for exercises like the 100 or leg circles helps engage your abdominal muscles and creates a stable foundation for other exercises. Pilates also helps increase your joint mobility, especially in the spine and in the hips, and that mind-body connection. Pilates emphasizes controlled movement and breathing, which not only makes it a great workout, but also a good mental reset. So it sounds like it has some components of yoga and also some components of strength training. And then there's also a mix of all of this that's a little bit more intense called Lagree. So for yoga, just think chill, stretch, flow, breathe, and reflect. Great for mental clarity, flexibility, and body awareness. For Pilates, think precision, control, and core. Excellent for posture, alignment, and strengthening without bulking. And Lagree, honey, Lagree is intensity meets control. Think Pilates on steroids. Intensity, endurance, time over tension, and muscle failure. Lagree helps with a lot more fat loss, sculpting, and high intensity strength and cardio fusion. So you know I could not do this video without talking about walking because honestly, walking is the foundation to everything. And if you can do nothing else, just walk. But we also can throw in a little bit of running with that walking if you're at that point in your journey. So if you've seen my video on my channel about walking, I talked about all of the benefits of walking. So let's review. We cannot forget about the simplicity and power of just walking alone. Walking is one of the best and easiest ways to incorporate movement into your day. And it is something you can do pretty much anywhere. I told you in that other video that I have lapped my living room before just to get some steps in. Walking is easy on the joints, and if the weather is nice, it can get you outdoors. It's a perfect time to reflect or even listen to an audiobook or a podcast. A brisk walk can improve your cardiovascular health by improving circulation, and it supports heart health. Walking outdoors, especially in nature, helps improve your mental clarity tremendously. It's like a natural antidepressant. A walk in fresh air can do wonders for lowering stress levels and improving your mindset. So remember, just adding a walk to your routine can significantly improve your health overall without it feeling like a workout. And if you are a runner or are beginning a run journey, there are tons of different run clubs that you can join that can match your experience level, where you can meet new people, improve your run times, and actually identify new areas that you can go and run and walk in your neighborhood. So, what are some other fun activities that you can do that can keep you active this summer that doesn't include the few that we just talked about if those aren't your thing? So, the first one that I added to this miscellaneous list is dance. And I've taken a dance class before. That's actually how I injured my knee, but we're not going to talk about that because we're better now. But dance classes such as Zumba or hip hop dances or salsa can all provide a fun way to improve your cardio without feeling like a workout. And it's a great way to meet new people. You can also go cycling, or AKA riding a bike. I know a few years back, a local lake that has a track around it, they used to rent bikes for $5 and you can ride for as long as you wanted to and then return the bike at the end. So you can always kind of Google in your area where you can rent bikes or where they offer bike riding and get your cardio in that way and just kind of feel like a kid again. Riding a bike is great for your legs, it's great for your cardiovascular health. And if you're not an outside biker, because that can be a little bit dangerous, make sure you always wear your helmet. You can substitute in cycling classes or spinning, as it may be known as. And then there's hiking. Hiking is one of my favorite things to do when I can get a chance to do it and the weather is good for it. If you love the outdoors, hiking is a great way to get in some fresh air, challenge your muscles, and explore beautiful landscapes. Just make sure you be careful and take someone else with you if you're a bit inexperienced or if it's a more vigorous hike. Make sure you do your research. All in all, the key to this is to find something that you love to do so that staying active does not feel like a task. Not just this summer, but in general. So let me know down below, what is your favorite fun way to stay active? Don't forget to like this video and hit that subscribe button for more wellness tips and inspiration. Be sure to tell me all about your fitness journey. I would love to hear about it and what new activities you begin to incorporate. So until the next video, as always, you got this, babes. Bye.